I'm Sam, registered clinical counselor. When we base our self-esteem around things like our performance or the way that other people view us, it's inherently fragile. And so that's actually not what I work on with people. That will come very naturally as we start to improve areas of their life, as they gain some autonomy, agency, competency. But at the beginning, I actually turn their attention towards a different way of being, which is self-compassion. But it's really about divorcing this sense of being enough from the different credentials in your life, whether it's the fact that you're good looking, people like you, your education, how you speak, whatever that is. Trying to move away from that and just relating to oneself with kindness, mindfulness, common humanity, no matter what you're going through. And what that does is it frees up a lot of emotional energy, reduces a lot of the anxiety around performance, and then the person's actually able to pursue things that are inherently interesting to them. The narrative that we're so often given as men is at the very least confusing, and then I think sometimes steers us the wrong direction. They often undertake the message that men are supposed to be stoic, meaning that emotions are to be dealt with cognitively. Ultimately, we are in conversation with ourselves all day, every day. Oftentimes we don't quite realize that, but that conversation has a tone to it. There's a degree of intimacy or compassion, or lack thereof, in that conversation. And that really determines how we feel from moment to moment, and then how we connect with other people. So being vulnerable with other people really involves kind of opening up about that experience, and then being vulnerable with ourselves involves kind of opening up and accepting to whatever experiences are coming in. And I think that that work is so important. Therapy can really be just about focusing on what has happened and the emotional elements of things, but we would be totally remiss to forget about the extremely important role that self-care and habits play in mental health. And so I would never suggest to people that the only thing that they need to do is get their healthy habits under control, right? For a lot of people, there's some real emotional work that needs to happen. But I like to think about those things as a force multiplier for therapy. It's really hard for people to show up and be fully present for therapy if they're not taking care of their body.